Between 1915 and 1923, during the first genocide of the 20th century, 1.5 million Armenians were systematically killed by the Turkish government, and 500,000 survivors were deported from Ottoman Turkey. The U.S. National Archives contain thousands of pages documenting the premeditated extermination of the Armenian people, as well as the unprecedented diplomatic, political, and humanitarian campaign undertaken by the U.S. government at that time to end the carnage and protect the survivors. 126 genocide and Holocaust scholars have affirmed the incontestable and irrefutable historical fact of the Armenian Genocide, and have urged the governments of Western democracies to likewise recognize it as such. An independent analysis by the International Center for Transitional Justice has concluded that the events of 1915, viewed collectively, can thus be said to include all of the elements of the crime of genocide, as defined in the UN Genocide Convention. And legal scholars, as well as historians, politicians, journalists, and other people would be justified in continuing to so describe them. Despite this historic record and overwhelming evidence, Turkey continues to deny its genocidal legacy. However, a growing number of countries, at least 10 NATO allies and multinational organizations, have recognized and affirmed the Armenian Genocide. In 1981, President Ronald Reagan acknowledged the Armenian Genocide in an executive order, like the genocide of the Armenians before it, and the genocide of the Cambodians which followed it. And like too many other persecutions of too many other peoples, the lessons of the Holocaust must never be forgotten. And today, in the United States, 40 individual state governments have gone on record acknowledging the Armenian Genocide. Although this critical legislation is supported by the leaders of both parties, they need your help to move it forward. Call your member of Congress at 202-225-3121. Urge them to affirm history and pass the Armenian Genocide Resolution. Only by affirming the Armenian Genocide can we effectively counter the consequences of denial and prevent others from occurring in the future.